in this state. I think it's highly commendable. We've done it with other areas that cause harm. You wouldn't contemplate in this day and age seeing a smoking ad on the side of our public transport, and you shouldn't be able to contemplate seeing gambling advertising either. I welcome the fact that she's brought this debate before this place so that the Parliament may have its views heard and hopefully understood by government.
Ms Benares to conclude the debate.
Mr President, I'm a bit nervous that something's going to come tonight because it all seems to be going very smoothly up until now. But I'm very grateful to all speakers, to the government for their support. Through you, Mr President, of course I'd like to thank the Minister for Consumer and Business Affairs, who I've worked with closely on this particular issue. But through you, I'd like, via the Honourable Russell Wortley, to send a special thanks to the Minister for Infrastructure and Transport for seeing the light and the benefits of healthy advertising over revenue. I'd also like to thank the Honourable Rob Sims, the Honourable Jing Lee, because I know she supports it, and the Honourable Ben Hood. I feel like common sense has prevailed tonight, and that's a good thing. When I moved this motion, in all seriousness, Mr President, I did say that you could literally pick up the words of the Malinowskis government release on junk food bans and replace the word junk food with gambling, and the exact same message would apply. And it made sense to me, and I do acknowledge the work that the Honourable Rob Sims did in that space when it came to junk food advertising. And it made sense to me that we should be doing what the other states are doing, New South Wales and Victoria in particular, and banning gambling advertising for all the reasons that the Honourable Ben Hood has outlined tonight and other honourable members have outlined tonight as well. There's no place for it, Mr President. We don't need to see trams going up and down North Terrace with, great big gambling advertisements wrapped around them. Any public infrastructure, for that matter, whether it's a tram or otherwise, when it comes to our transport services, we've got, I think, better things to advertise on those than gambling, given especially the impact that they have on kids each and every day. And there were some reports done just recently in terms of the number of ads that kids see on TV when it comes to online betting and sports betting and whatnot. And I remind honourable members, while I'm on this winning streak, that there's another bill before Parliament that seeks to address that specific issue, as well as one that seeks to address the issue of poker machines. But it's not just those ads that they're seeing on TV. They catch transport to and from school each day, and they get that constant reminder. And that is how you normalise gambling, Mr President. I've had lots of online debates while I've been working through this with members of the public, but all these things are geared towards one thing and one thing only. It's getting young kids from that age accustomed to normalising gambling so that when they turn 18, they can put their money in a real poker machine or another form of gambling legally, and we make it mainstream. We don't want kids to be doing that. We don't want to be normalising that sort of behaviour. In Australia, and particularly in South Australia, we have the highest rate of gamblers in the world on a per capita basis in Australia. That's not anything to be proud of, and I think that this is a very, very sensible measure aimed specifically at children. So I'm very, very grateful to all honourable members for their support and look forward to its implementation by the Minister